Microsoft 365 Copilot is a powerful new feature that can change the way we work forever. But what exactly is it? In simple terms, Microsoft 365 Copilot is an AI assistant that helps us be more productive by automating tasks, generating ideas, and providing insights from our data. It's like having a personal assistant, but smarter and faster. It uses advanced algorithms to learn from your work patterns and preferences, anticipate your needs, and make suggestions accordingly. For example, if you usually send reports to your boss every Monday morning, Copilot will remind you to start working on it over the weekend, so you don't miss the deadline. Or if you often have brainstorming sessions with your team on Friday afternoons, Copilot will suggest topics for you to discuss based on your previous conversations. Copilot can also help us be more creative by generating new ideas for us. It does this by analyzing trends and patterns in our data and then coming up with innovative ways to use them. For example, if you're a marketing manager who analyzes customer feedback, Copilot can help you come up with new campaigns based on what customers want. Or if you're a product manager who tracks sales figures, Copilot can assist you in developing new features that will appeal to more buyers. Another way Copilot can help us be more productive is by providing insights from our data. It does this by collecting and analyzing information from various sources such as emails, calendars, and documents. Then it presents it in a clear and concise way that helps us make better decisions. For example, if you're a project manager who manages multiple teams, Copilot can give you an overview of each team's progress, so you can see who's on track and who needs help. Or if you're a sales representative who deals with many clients, Copilot can offer you a summary of each client's purchase history, so you can tailor your pitches to their needs. But these are just some examples of what Microsoft 365 Copilot can do. As it continues to evolve, it will become even more intelligent and capable, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible with productivity software. For example, Copilot might be able to generate realistic scenarios and simulations for us to test our ideas before implementing them in real life. Imagine being able to try out different marketing strategies or business processes in a virtual environment, where you can see the outcomes based on various factors such as customer behavior, market conditions, and resource availability. This would allow us to reduce risks, improve decision-making, and increase efficiency. When dealing with complex problems that require multiple stakeholders and resources to solve, we would no longer have to rely on trial and error or gut feeling. Instead, we could use data-driven insights and simulations generated by Copilot to create optimal solutions that meet our specific goals and constraints. Copilot might also be able to learn from our feedback and adapt to our changing needs. This means that it will not only remember our preferences and patterns, but will also be able to adjust to new situations and tasks that we assign to it. For example, if we change jobs or roles within an organization, CoPilot can update our workflow and recommendations accordingly. Or if we receive new instructions or guidelines from our managers, CoPilot can incorporate them into its suggestions. This kind of adaptability would make CoPilot an invaluable asset for anyone who needs to perform tasks that require creativity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. As Microsoft 365 Copilot becomes more sophisticated, it will also become more integrated with other Microsoft products and services. This means that it will be able to access more data and tools, making it even more powerful and versatile. For example, CoPilot might be able to connect to various databases and cloud storage platforms to retrieve information that we need for our tasks, or it might be able to use different software applications and APIs to automate repetitive tasks that involve multiple steps or systems. This kind of integration would make CoPilot a true game changer for businesses and organizations that rely on Microsoft's ecosystem to function. It would enable them to streamline their operations, improve their customer service, and innovate faster than ever before. However, as with any powerful technology, there are also challenges and risks associated with Microsoft 365 Copilot. One of the main concerns is how to ensure that Copilot is used ethically and responsibly. This means addressing issues such as bias, fairness, transparency, and accountability in the AI system. For example, CoPilot might inadvertently reproduce or amplify biases that exist in the data it is trained on, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. To mitigate this risk, Microsoft and other developers of AI systems must implement measures to detect and correct biases in both the training data and the model itself. They should also establish clear guidelines and policies for how Copilot can be used and by whom, as well as mechanisms to monitor and evaluate its performance over time. Another challenge is how to protect the privacy and security of the data that Copilot collects and processes. This means ensuring that Copilot does not violate user privacy or expose sensitive information to unauthorized parties. To address this risk, Microsoft must adopt robust security practices such as encryption, access control, and data anonymization, as well as comply with relevant regulations such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, and the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA. They should also be transparent about how user data is collected, stored, and used by Copilot, and give users the option to opt out or correct their data if needed. Finally, there is the challenge of how to keep Copilot up to date and relevant as the world changes and new information becomes available. This means addressing issues such as the freshness, accuracy, and reliability of the data that Copilot uses to generate insights and recommend it. To overcome this risk, Microsoft must develop methods to integrate new data sources and update Copilot regularly with the latest information. They should also implement mechanisms to validate and verify the quality of data and insights. generated by CoPilot, as well as provide users with feedback and alerts when there are any issues or changes that affect the relevance of CoPilot's suggestions. These challenges and risks are not insurmountable, however. With careful planning, implementation, and monitoring, Microsoft and other stakeholders can harness the power of Microsoft 365 Copilot to transform productivity and unleash the creativity and innovation of their users. It is crucial to recognize the potential benefits of Microsoft 365 Copilot, while also acknowledging the challenges and risks associated with its use. By adopting a balanced approach that prioritizes ethics, privacy, security, and relevance, we can ensure that Copilot becomes a force for good that enhances our lives rather than a source of harm or disruption. The future of productivity is here, and it's looking awesome. Imagine being able to accomplish tasks faster and more efficiently than ever before. Picture yourself generating creative ideas with ease and accessing insights from your data that drive better decisions. That's the power of Microsoft 365 Copilot. So, are you ready to embrace the future of productivity? Are you excited about the possibilities that Microsoft 365 Copilot offers? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on AI and other tech topics. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.